Welcome back to AM Northwest. Culinary pros put it all on the line in a bid to settle old scores in the new show, Chef Grudge Match. Following pan-to-pan combat, the winner walks out with cold hard cash, the losing chef's most coveted knife, and bragging rights for life.
In the high-pressure food world, bitter feuds and intense rivalries are everywhere.
We got some beef to settle.
It's like an old-school duel.
From disputes that begin in restaurant kitchens,
But never forget what you did.
You've been copying me.
to culinary superstars that have resentments that go back years.
I'm gonna run you out of this arena like I ran you out of LA, baby.
So I'm inviting chefs with real-life grudges to settle the score in head-to-head culinary matchups. The winner earns redemption, their rival chef knife, and $10,000. This is Chef Grudge Match.
We welcome the host of the show, Laila Ali. How you doing, Laila?
Hello, how are you?
Good. I know that, you come with experience in this department. Two-time CHOP winner, you have a cookbook, you're a great chef. So tell me about this show and how it works and what you love about it.
Well, I call myself a home chef because I have so much respect for these elite chefs that actually come in there and compete on the show. But, this is an amazing show to me because, yes, it does marry the two things that I love. And what I really enjoy about it is that you've got these people who come in there with these intense beefs. Some of them have been going on for years, and I get the opportunity to let them tell their side of the story. They do a face-off, and I'm telling you, sometimes I've had to hold them off of each other. I'm like, whoa, 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 it gets really hot. And they have to settle the score in the kitchen. They have to show that they can back up all the stuff that they're talking. And then we have our resident judge, Jet Tila. We've got faces that you know and love from the Food Network that come in, and they're there live while they're cooking. They're giving them feedback on what they've made, and they ultimately pick a winner. And the winner goes home with $10,000, the other's coveted chef knife, and of course bragging rights. So it's a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, it sounds like it. And for those who don't know a kitchen very well, a chef's knife is their most prized possession, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Like, if you're a world champion fighter like I was, the last thing you want to do is hand over your belt yourself to the person that just beat you after you've talked a lot of smack and you just watch it like go away. Like, after all this time, it's settled.
Yeah.
And you've already made the promise. Like, you've shook hands. This is it. We're going to settle the score here. It's no more, let me do it again, or I forgot an ingredient, or I'm actually better. No more talk. No more talk. It's over. So it's really fun.
Tell me about one of the most interesting grudges that you've seen so far.
The most interesting and one that I could really relate to is a wife that brought in her husband, where they're both chefs. They both work together in their business, and she says, "Why am I the sous chef? I should be the head chef."
Oh,
and my husband's like, no, actually you should be the sous chef, and you know what? Show me what you got, and they kind of go against each other, and it's very heated. You can tell this has been going on a long time. With them, like anyone who's married can feel it, right?
Yeah.
So, but we'll see if they actually long term have settled their grudge in the kitchen. But yeah, that was one that really stands out to me.
Do you get to taste any of the food that they make?
That's my choice. I do. If I want to taste something, I can. But really, it comes down to the judges and what they think. They're the ones that are actually going to make the decision.
I've heard too that it seems like there are people who usually they have a restaurant, and then someone comes in that's working there, and then they go off and start their own restaurant using information they learned at the original restaurant. That's a grudge too, right?
Yes, and there is, different versions of that you hear a lot.
Yeah.
We have two women that worked on a food truck together, and it's that similar vibe there. And then, yes, there's one particular situation where a gentleman had a restaurant, a Caribbean restaurant, if I remember correctly, and he has these family recipes that he's had for years. And then he brought in someone, trained him, then this gentleman leaves and goes and opens his own Caribbean-style restaurant.
Yeah. Wow.
He feels like he's stolen his recipes, and of course there's a whole nother story on the other side, and then they have to battle it out, like who's the best Caribbean chef.
I love it.
So yeah, it was fun.
You and I are both dog people. We love our animals, and I just had to share this adorable picture I found on your Instagram. There's no feud here. There is no grudge here. These two clearly get along very well. Tell me about that.
Yes. So Malibu and Buddy. Buddy is my big Cane Corso, so lovable. He's older. And then Malibu is my French bulldog. And guess who is the alpha? Malibu.
Yeah.
Malibu.
That's usually the way.
Yes, and Buddy's just a big, gentle giant. He lets her have her way because he could totally, you know, take advantage, right,
Yeah.
of the situation. But yeah, they get along so well, though, and that's why I got the French Bulldog, because I knew she could stand up and handle that size.
You also still put recipes on your Instagram as well, and that stewed chicken, by the way, looks fabulous. I'm going to try that.
It's really good. And you know, I have a line of organic spice blends called Laila Ali spice blends, because anything I make, so normally you'd see chicken and gravy that's made with a bunch of grease and oil and in not so healthy way. So I try to take meals and make them healthier and delicious without a bunch of additives. So that's one of the recipes that I'm pretty much known for. And it's also in my cookbook, Food for Life.
Love it. I love it. We want to tell everyone that Chef Grudge Match premieres tonight at 9 o'clock on Food Network. Laila, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on.